Governor Mutua has announced that he's going to be running for president in 2022. He's saying he's going to set a fresh start. When a fresh start is needed, planning is very, very crucial. And there's something you notice in Nairobi County. Before the NMS, there's so much planning that was done by the governor. He's still on. Some bridges had to be deconstructed so that now we put up. So clearly, planning is not in sync. If you go to Dubai, to the frame, they have set up the 2030 and the 2040 of Dubai. Are your plans for a fresh movement in sync with the 2030, plans for our country?
It is. One of the good things is that I was one of the architects of Vision 2030.
Oh, yeah?
I was there from the very beginning. I actually wrote the first concept paper. It was Vision 2020 with Ambassador Mudaura.
Yeah.
And we convinced President Kibaki and set up the National Economic and Social Council. I understand the runnings of this country. And one of the challenges we have is we start all these projects and we don't implement them. Very key projects. If you look at the session papers that we've had since we got independence, if we just implemented 10%, Kenya will be a multi-billion country, multi-trillion dollar country. But it's because of those failures. So with my presidency, I'm going to ensure that we plan and we execute. The other thing is we also have to eat, we have to chew what we can swallow. At times we have too many programs that never see fruition.
So now this is where we have a problem, because you already have plans and they're there with 2030. But there are people who get into governance, some on your team, some on the opposition. When I as a governor of Machakos, maybe let's be hypothetical, I will do things according to the way I want, but that is not in line. So money gets used badly. How do you make sure that even though someone is in opposition, they're still executing the 2030 plan or the fresh movement plan by Alfred Mutua?
It's very simple. You see what the system is. You can give what is called money directed towards certain projects that cannot be touched. Like for example, we've got money brought to level 5 hospital, can only be used for level 5 hospital. So we are going to map out and say the following resources over the next 10 years are going for Vision 2030, are going for this fresh movement, are going for these programs that will lead us to where we want to be. And that way you actually insulate the money and then you are able to move forward to what you want to achieve. Because unajua, let me tell you, we are very rich. Hey, Kenya tuna pesa. We are very rich. If the resources we have in this country are actually used for our people, we'll have jobs everywhere. We'll have our youth making money. But you've got selfish people who just want to account for themselves, who are just thinking about themselves. And we, the voters, are the ones who have actually put them in power, and we are propping them to continue being in power. Why? Because we've been put into, it's like tumerogwa akili. Young people wana kazi, but they follow somebody who they know is a master thief. If a person is a mechanic in a small shop and becomes very good, and that person goes to a bigger shop, they become a better mechanic. So if you're a thief and you're in a small place, you go to a bigger place, you become a bigger thief. So, you follow a thief, you're going to suffer. So we also need to use our minds, we need to use our emotional intelligence, we need to use what we call politics of survival, and realize that we need to be like the Americans. We need to look at policies. Who is able? Kenya needs somebody young, energetic. That's what I'm saying. We've gone wrong, but all is not lost. Just like a computer, when it hangs, you reboot it. We say, let us reboot the computer. Let us start afresh. We are rebooting this computer called Kenya with a new movement that says, you've done well up to here, wacha to reboot, turudi mali tulikuwa, tuongeze processing, then we can be like Singapore, be like Australia, be like Italy, be like America. It is possible. I'm
so glad you shared I think it was a poem, I don't know who helped you write it, but whoever helped you, it had a lot of GengeTone, a lot of...
No, I wrote it myself.
No.
Yeah, I did.
Wacha ni washo. Kenya sio ya mabazu wanaokaa kwa kamati ufisadi wakisikiza turu za Japani. Tukiwa show ati graph yetu haina kibali, hakuna kazi, wanatudismiss kalale. Sisi sio wapenzi watazamaji, maisha yetu sio ya bahati. Wakiuliza sisi ni wanani, tuwashow ya kwamba sisi ni wa yule mama, baba, jamaa, mrembo, mtoto ambaye umempiga kiboko ya mateso. Mastingo yenu yamefika kikomo. Sasa ni wakati wa fresh. Uwe Mukami au Mwikali, uwe Suzana au Katerina, Jerry au Lawino, Fatma au Wafula, wewe ni Mkenya. Dondoka juu mambo ni fresh na Mutua.
How many songs do you know right now that the youth are listening to, that you're listening to?
I know. I listen to all these people. I've listened to some of them. I don't want to mention because they are very bad. But I've listened to songs. I listened to Everyone from Masauti, Akina Calligraph, Sauti Soul. I love their music. You listen to Akina Mukami. You listen to all these guys. I mean, they're there. Akina Ethic, they have good songs. They have some very dirty songs. I've listened to, you know, Sailors. We've got very local talent. Akina Major, you know, they're there. You know, and I'm telling people, someone may ask, Mutua, tukikupa utawezana? Nasema, yeah, Mutua nitawezana. Because I can manage this country and I'll be able to succeed. I
like that. I like the fact that you're full. Quick question. Is your target of voters, because people sometimes, truthfully, maybe this is a secret strategy with the Mutua campaign or the Fresh movement. Are you targeting the younger people? Because that's what I see from you. Because when you're talking about the Saudi Souls, the Calligraph Jones, clearly it is the ones who just got the ID.
Well, it is not just that, because just look at this. Nearly 85% of the voters of this country will be below the age of 40, 45. Yes, they'll be the voters. So why are we letting others who are not in our area, who are not even close to us, decide how our lives will be run? It is our time now. We are the majority. Let us, as majority, run our things. Obama was president at what, 42?
Yes.
You know, 46, Akina Bill Clinton, Akina 39, 40, Akina JFK. You know, we can do it. We have the maturity, we have the experience. Experience is very important. I served for nearly 10 years at a very senior level in Mwai Kibaki's government. I've served as a governor. I'll be doing 10 years as a governor. I have over 20 years experience in government. I have many years in the private sector. I'm in business. I'm in aviation. You know, I'm in the hotel industry. I'm in production industry. I know how you suffer as a businessman. I know what it means to employ young people and see them help their families. So I have the experience. I have the know-how. Also, Kenya needs somebody who can usher us into a place whereby we love each other. We can work together. We can move together without tribalism, without hate. We don't need a divisive leader. We don't need somebody who mnaona huyu akichukua atatumaliza. No, we want peace and stability. We want somebody who, you know, akiwa hapo ana chuki, is not going to finish people, hata to divide na ukabila. This is a person who will work for me day and night. Somebody will say, I'm your servant. Let's pull together.
I like that. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Wish you all the best.
God bless you.
Hi, guys. My name is GengeTone. You want to watch my video? How about you click on like and subscribe on YouTube and watch what we do in studio and even outside.